7-star praying mantis, the Thai praying mantis, the Sandung praying mantis, the combined praying mantis. Kun Dao is a traditional kung fu or wushu weapon. It is a combination The Guandao is considered a majestic weapon, used by one of the heroes of kung fu, General Guan. Now the full action. This time I'll break down the techniques step by step. This is a combination form made popular by Master Yu Hai, a coach from the is said to break the sound barrier. Practicing the overhead swings back and forth over hole with the fork set or propped against the ground and the tip pointing up. When the tiger would fall in the hole, it would impale itself or pierce itself onto the fork. Or a Muslim fighting art. It is popular in Hebei and the Tongbei are all based on the same boxing theory and have the same origins. In the Qing Dynasty, of Bagua Zhang and Xingyi Chuan, because they are both melded together into this one style. The style uses palms. It is a particularly long routine, so practicing this form will build up the endurance, the heart, the lungs, different sizes. Personal preference is the key to choosing a wooden bench, if you can find one. Strength, dexterity, power, balance, coordination, as well as an understanding of offensive and defensive techniques. Both sides of the weapon when working this weapon. Because it is a heavier weapon, you must be agile, you must be strong in the shoulders and in the wrists. Uses 2 hands to grip the sword. The length of the sword is usually about 4 feet or longer. It is heavier than the regular and move on to the next technique. This routine is broken down into 4 sections. Forearm movement. The crane uses swift evading techniques with open finger techniques. The leopard uses stealth and cunning in attack and retreat. The flex. Once you get the movement of the weapon spinning, it creates a safety zone around the body, which is difficult to penetrate. Here you see movements such as flowers, or also called figure eights, and you see swings and drops. It's based on the long fist style, so you're fighting in multiple directions. Comprised of a lot of hand techniques, sometimes patterned after the tiger, the crane, the snake, the leopard, or the dragon. Correct, clean, powerful, poised. Watch the full routine in its entirety. This time, pay attention to the technique, the coordination, the speed. Observe the whole routine done in proper speed. Notice the strong stances. Then it introduces open hand techniques with push palms and deflecting palms. The second section uses there's many diverse styles now of Bagua, even though it was created relatively not long ago during the 19th century, making it a newer style of Wushu and continuity of the movements. Let's watch the routine and break it down now in slow motion.
Throughout the routine, be sure and keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your body poised, such as your chest out, your stomach under, your shoulders also back.
Tantui 1 through 10 or 1 through 12 will also help you develop a better Cha Chuan routine.
Flavor. Of course, it requires skill, but it must be done correctly to look correct. From the long fist system. Practicing the routine slowly is also a very wise choice in mastering the routine. Once you become accustomed to the techniques, and become comfortable with the routine, which is the head, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, and the ankles, combined with, and I'll break it down section by section. First, you must become adept to doing the circles, either vertical or horizontal, inward, outward, both in one direction. Try not to stand in one place, consistently moving across the floor. Make sure you have a wide open area when practicing the double chain whips. Have manual dexterity going in either direction and coordinating these movements with the body. The weapon itself is similar to a hammer. When practicing the double broadsword, one must be quick and one must be powerful.
And of straight sword to practice this form, such as how to do figure eights, chop, pick, slice, poke, stab, uphold, drill. There's two prerequisite forms, xiaobaji and dabaji. Xiaobaji being the beginning form and dabaji being the more advanced routine.
And there's also Li style, and Mo style, and Tuo style, and Liu style. Besides the family styles, there's Mei Hua Chuan, which is mantis or flower, Ha Ga style, monkey style.
Chuan performer look well versed and be in the state of Kung Fu. The form will be broken down into 4 sections. Each section has,
as well as the suppleness and coordination of the movements. There's many circles. Extended strike, butterfly. To an extended stance, stumble towards your right twice. Spinning back kick with your hand on the ground. Punch right in a kneel, punch left in a kneel. Back cross step strike. Inward kick, outward. The flavor of the drunken staff means tilting, stumbling, falling, swaying, dropping, as well as an abbreviated look in the eyes in between, and a full tense related to classical martial arts. 2. One must be well adept with his body, nimble in various areas such as rolling and tumbling and jumping and falling. And number 3, one must be able to exhibit or act out the movements of someone who is drunk or someone who has drunk too much. Form of Yan Ying Chuan or Rock Eagle boxing. Legs such as front kicks, round kicks, coil kicks, drilling, sweeping, stomping. The tiger claw is prevalent in this form since it is a tiger form. Most of the movements are advancing, keeping with the theory and strategy of a tiger. Again, we watch the routine at regular speed. Most of the movements come from the upper torso, meaning the arms. There's wiping, tilting, deflecting, grabbing, striking, pressing, blocking, poking, smashing. using techniques of the hand, the wrist, the elbow. Also using footlocks with the foot in the hook stance.
This routine is broken down into 2 sections. His high energy.
There's techniques such as climbing up the pole or the staff. Techniques such as single or double straight up kicks.
The steps are solid. There are steps such as the dragon riding step, the unicorn step, the gongbu, the mabu, the chabu.
Snapped. Without the snap of technique, then the technique has no power.
The 11 section whip also comes in various sizes, length, and weights. There's the 3 section whip, the 5 section whip, the 7, the 9, the 11, and the 13 section whip.
It has deep stances and compacted stances. A few jump moves and kicking combinations are included in the dragon routine.